In this video, I want to revisit the topic of left-sided pelvic tilt, also known as left AIC pattern. In a nutshell, it's a condition where your left hip is stuck higher than your right hip. This is a pelvis issue that can lead to disc herniation or left leg pain and nasty strains in your hip and back. In the second part of the video, I'll demonstrate an easy exercise that can help to twist your pelvis and your lower back to its neutral position. One of my online clients will serve as a role model to show how he eliminated his pain through pelvic restoration therapy. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, or ask me anything in the comments. Let's go. My patient today is named Kirill, and he has been suffering from ongoing pain in his left leg due to a lumbar herniation. Interestingly, the primary cause of his herniation appears to be a misalignment of the pelvis. If you know about postural restoration, you're aware of the pattern where the right hip overtops the left one. However, Kirill appears to have the opposite situation. Or does he? Not really. A stuck left hip is still considered to be a form of pelvis asymmetry to the right side, but in a different way. So what you have to understand is your body walks in 3D, and so your body can get stuck into left AIC pattern in each plane of movement. Let me explain. When you see a person with a dropped right shoulder and a classical right hip lateral pelvic tilt, it's considered a frontal plane issue. This basically means the body has difficulty with lateralization from right to left. When you see a hyperextended body or a sway back posture, it's considered a sagittal plane issue. This means the body cannot correctly alternate in a way between back and front direction or between states of extension and flexion. Lastly, many times when you see a hiked left hip, it's considered a transversal plane issue, meaning when you walk, your hips and lower back will easily rotate and point to the right side, as if it was designed by God. But when it comes to left rotation, the range of motion will be limited to that side. So upper back and lower limbs will attempt compensate, which can lead to pain and strain. Transversal plane considered to be the most complex plane of motion to restore. So if you have left hip hike and you don't have any structural damage, like juvenile scoliosis or other injury, it is still be consistent with right-sided pelvic asymmetry or with postural restoration treatment. The treatment protocol will also differ. With Kirill, we had to learn how to flex the body first. Why? It's like unlocking next level in a game, as you cannot unlock the ability of pelvis rotation without addressing sagittal plane first. And after he learned to rotate, he fully lost his pain.
My name is Kirill. I'm 35 years old. Finally, I had the opportunity to record a video about my treatment. I've had back problems, specifically in the lumbar region, since I was 23. In February 2020, I had another relapse, but it was unlike any before. My back didn't hurt much, but my left leg started to burn increasingly each day. A friend recommended Alex's channel. I had watched it before and even tried some exercises, which initially helped. But then, for some reason, I stopped and looked for solutions elsewhere. I returned to Alex online coaching after 3 months and started to feel better within the first week. I practiced intensively for about 2 months, doing the exercises 3 times a day.
Now let's do some exercise that can help you to rotate your pelvis in transversal plane to the left side.
So you have to lie on your right side, flex your hips, flex your knees, put both of your feet on the bolster, and make a strong contact with the wall. Right now, what you have to do, you have to move both of your knees up from the floor or from the ground. And right now, as I'm holding this position, my sacrum bone is being positioned and orientated to the left side. From this moment, pull your left knee backwards and once again elevate it up. Try to resist against this rubber band and hold this position and try to move the right knee down. but don't completely rely that right knee on the ground. Hold this position, feel your left glute maximus working and breathing through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. So once again, elevate both knees up, pull your left knee back, move it up. Now move your right knee down and hold that position entire time. And right now you are exercising that your left femur is being in the position of axial rotation and your sacrum bone is being positioned to the left side. And as for right now, you are learning, you are teaching yourself the skill of activation your left glute max upon the external rotation of the femur. That's supposed to decompress your left piriformis muscle and left SI joint. This is a very beginning level exercise, but still very useful. Thank you.